Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the DFA Technical Center. It's time for some more thrilling action in the DFA's Women's Premier League. Another match we've got in store for you tonight is going to be the defending champions, the Roosevelt Skerrit Bombers Starlights. They're up against Harlem. My name is Gavin Richards. Going to say good evening to Michael Big Joe Joseph, but I like to call him my stats man. Good evening, Big Joe.
Good evening, Gavin, and to all our viewers on the DFA Facebook page and YouTube channel. So, Gavin, as you said, defending champions in action this evening. We should be in for a good match tonight.
Yeah, so this is the second of the two scheduled games we were supposed to have today. The first game did not take place. South City could not field a team, so the points of course, awarded to the other side. But we have teams here today. Well, the players are here today. I tell you from the get-go that the defending champions are short a few ladies. Looks like they'll be starting off the game with 9.
9 players, Gavin. Yeah.
A bit disappointing. But the word that I got is that some players are on their way to the venue. So looks like there might have been some sort of hold-up coming down from Portsmouth. But the Harlem ladies in full effect. Okay, let's go through the starting lineups. Diamond Daniel starts for Harlem. Also, Kiana Francis, Kiman Joseph, Priscilla Samuel, Kira John Baptist, Clarita, that's Ontana, Hannah Harv, also Joel Borough, Kelvin, Sorrendo, well, that's to be Kelda Sorrendo, and Jaisira Paul. That's the starting 11 for the Harlem team. While for the Portsmouth ladies, the defending champions, Christy Baron, Destiny Francois, Sierra Lee, Nivon Jules, Shanice Frank, Rosalina Paul, Christina Sobers, Shante Hazel, and Melissa Sylvester. Looks like Shante Hazel is in goal for Portsmouth, so I'm not sure how Christina is starting in the outfield.
Shanti is actually Christina's daughter.
Yes.
And she's also was training with the senior women's team. So she is a goalkeeper as well, following in the footsteps of her mom. But having 9 players for Portsmouth is going to be a tall task if any more of the players don't show up. That means that, like, you're starting the game with 2 red cards.
Yes, definitely on the back foot. And Harlem will have to surely look to expose the gaps, take advantage of the gaps that will be in the field. Having a little bit of a delayed start as the players.
Kiana Francis to join the photo shoot.
And I'm sure the Portsmouth ladies won't mind that at all. It gives their players a few more seconds, maybe minutes to get here.
Which closer to the venue. Harlem needs to take full advantage of that. Playing with 2 extra players is always a benefit or always an advantage once you are able to maximize the space on the field. Because minimum you will have 2 players open, minimum.
Yes.
At all times. Because 1 player would not be able to mark 2.
Yes.
2 players unless they go and stand next to each other.
And the other thing again too is going to call the fitness from the Portsmouth team into question because, for example, Christina Sobers, we know as a goalkeeper, not really as an outfield player. And being asked to play out today, or tonight I should say.
Missing 2 players.
Missing 2 players. Let's just put it that way, she's not the quickest.
She's not the youngest.
And not the youngest either.
So it's going to be an interesting night. Interesting to see how Coach Ansem sets his team up, what formation he sets up with two players short.
I know the Bomber Starlights last year they would have relied heavily on Lamaya Ford, but Lamaya Ford is no longer with us. She's off to the United States on a football scholarship. We want to wish her all the best with that.
Definitely. She carried that team last year, Gavin.
To the championship.
You might afford a star in multiple sporting disciplines in Dominica.
And let me tell you, literally multiple. And I think I'll start off with probably the least popular of the sports. Do you know that she's one of the top table tennis players on Ireland?
Did not know that, Gavin. I know of her exploits in netball,
right,
basketball, football, Gavin.
Yeah, she's been a national school champion for a number of years in the sport of table tennis, so a real all-rounder.
Very, very sportish, and that's very good.
I think the only sport I haven't seen her dominate is marble hole, and that's because it's not played as much as before.
On a national level. But we definitely wish her all the best.
So it looks like the Bomber Starlight starting off with a back four, then they'll have the two in midfield. Harlem team with a 4-2-1-3, maybe 4-3-3, if you want to look at it that way. But they'll clearly want to look to get out of the gates early.
Definitely, Gavin. The earlier you get the Portsmouth on the back foot, easier it is for you.
Immediately they've lost the ball. That's Portsmouth. Harlem on the early attack, but that's an overhit pass. Back to the goalkeeper, Hazel. One of the players, like you said, Big Joe, preparing for the national women's team.
I saw her in training when I came here a few weeks ago. So I'm nowhere down to what 20 man squad, because the team should be traveling next week.
Yes, from what I've been told is that the team is set to be announced sometime tomorrow. That's for the Windward Islands football tournament, the rejuvenated or revitalized Windward Islands football tournament.
Held in St. Vincent.
Yes, so Dominica will be playing with the likes of St. Vincent, St. Lucia, and Barbados. There's no Grenada this year.
Yeah, surprisingly, I saw Grenada is not in the teams for this year's tournament. We have seen the inclusion of Barbados in the last few editions of the WIFA competition.
So the Portsmouth defense already under some pressure.
And they will be under pressure tonight, Gabby. Mentally starting with 9, if you're not a real superior team to your opponents, you're gonna start mentally. You're gonna start down.
Just looking at the setup for the Portsmouth team, they don't have anyone in the Harlem half. So it looks like they're playing all 9 players behind the ball, or 8, I should say, outfielders behind the ball. So there's no real outlet. And case in point, they've lost it. But the passing from Harlem hasn't been bang on target so far.
Yes, and to make matters,
this could open up a chance. And it's blocked.
To make matters more interesting, Gavin, if you come with 9 players, that's the 9 that must go on the field regardless of the players' quality. So we just may have players who are not traditionally on the starting 11 for the Portsmouth team having to play right now, being 2 players now.
And that's a very good point, and that's something that we should have mentioned at the start, because get back to that as keeper Hazel quickly off the line. A lot of contact there, but referee Gabriel Caesar says no foul. The Portsmouth coach was basically telling me that some of his key players are not at the venue. So you're right on that point. That
they already mentioned 4 of his starters were not on location as yet. So minimum 2 players in the 9 would not be regular starters.
Now the question is, Big Joe, is if the players, or when the players arrive, do 2 automatically enter the field, or?
Yes, you are able to send two players in at that time to make it 11 players.
All right. So in the meantime, the 8 outfielders have to hold on.
Still, the issue might arise where if Portsmouth ticked 11, that would mean those 2 that you think if they don't show up, then it'll have to be substitutions.
Substitutions, yes. Well, we know Heinrich Handsome is a former manager of the senior men's national football team.
He was the last manager.
Well, yes. So he'll know the do's and don'ts.
Plus, he's a board member, so I would like to think that he's quite aware of our rules and regulations.
Nonetheless, it's still been a decent start from the Bomber Starlights defensively.
is a positive start. Keeper hasn't been called into action as yet, so that's a good start. Oh.
Looks like that player almost ran into a brick wall there.
Definitely. It's like Jewel Brown, is it?
It's a chance for Portsmouth now. First real attack in the Harlem half. It's gone out. It's going to be a goal kick.
Very good piece of defending from the Harlem player, just shielding the ball out.
So
Harlem needs to guard against any form of complacency right now, especially with the score being 0 still.
and if you notice what the Portsmouth team is doing now, they've all pushed up into the Harlem half. All of the defenders. So it's like they're trying to force Harlem or trying to keep that ball in the other half. Might have to drop back now.
Space, a lot of space for the Harlem to exploit down the center.
And there's a chance of going by, and it's brought down by the keeper. The referee has a decision to make.
Portsmouth can't afford any of these. They're having a lot of space created down the center for Harlem, and they exploited it on that occasion. Keeper called into action. First action, foul. Let's see what Gabriel Caesar has to say about that.
That has to be a minimum of a yellow card, and it is.
Definitely.
She's very lucky not to have seen red.
Very lucky. Most only thing I can think of, is if one of her defenders were trailing, getting behind her on the time she made contact with the Harlem player. I just saw some activity close to the Portsmouth dressing room. Saw few folks running in, so that's
reinforcements might be on the way. The cavalry has arrived.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign for Portsmouth.
But just looking at it, Big Joe, maybe the referee probably had a little bit of sympathy as well.
Could be because it was a clear goal scoring opportunity.
Yes.
The striker did get the ball past the goalkeeper, and then the goalkeeper made contact with her. So I think Portsmouth is
very
lucky,
fortunate, yes.
Fortunate at that time.
Nonetheless, the keeper, Shante Hazel, has a yellow card to her name. It's going to be a free kick for Harlem. Chance to test the goalkeeper. Maybe they could pull out something from the training ground because there are a few unmarked players as well. Goes for goal. And that doesn't trouble Hazel.
That should not trouble any goalkeeper. A bit of a miss hit here. Very soft to the keeper.
So you can see, despite the numerical advantage, the Harlem team not really able to stamp their authority yet on the game. Still struggling in the back, Big Joe, to sort of knock the ball around.
They definitely have got settled in, as they should have by now, being 2 players superior to the Portsmouth team. They look like they're trying to force it a bit.
It's another attack on the far side this time. It's going to be a corner kick. So the Roosevelt Skerrit Bombers, Starlights, they've won a set piece on the far side. Not too sure how many bodies they can commit. So it looks like 2 are going to stay back for defensive purposes. And 4 targets to aim for in the penalty area. Surely Harlem will be backing themselves to come out of this one without conceding. Poor corner kick in the air. Wasted opportunity, especially given the circumstances, Big Joe.
Definitely, Gavin. You would think that they would try their best to make the most. Well, they should have tried their best to make the most of any opportunities that they get, because it may be far and few. See player dashing across, having some reinforcements on their way.
So far, the 9 have done the job. And then the Bombers will surely be fancying themselves if they're able to get some more bodies onto the field. Harlem now with a chance to counter. Ooh, lovely, got a foot in there. She's giving chase. Looks like she'll be offside if she touches the ball. Well, questionable there now, Big Joe, because
I think he may have called it from the initial pass and not the actually where they were at the time.
yes.
She was offside on the initial pass. Yeah, sure.
Not stop, now they stop. Don't inside.
Right, so one player being added to the squad for the Portsmouth team.
She looks like our regular female referee.
So they're just doing inspections to make sure that her name is on the list. So just have a little delay as the player gets inspected. And she's on the field. So now Portsmouth has 10. There's only one lady down. And there's another.
More reinforcements coming, guys.
Yes. So 2 or 3 more players in the locker room heading towards the field. Game on now. Harlem enjoyed the numerical advantage for a few minutes. They have not been able to capitalize yet.
The only issue, Gabriel, might be that they are not properly warmed up.
Well, yes, that's a bit of a concern as well. Ooh, that's some good stuff there from. Looked like it was Sobers, was it? Muscles of the ball there. Harlem has it. Driving forward. Oh, she's brought down. And I think maybe she might just enter into the referee's book as well.
Just keep on the field, Gabriel. That's all player who just entered the game. So we see 2 players running. One will definitely be sent on. Coach has a decision to make.
Well, he's immediately signaling to the ref that he wants to add another player. So Portsmouth will be at full strength in the next few seconds.
You ready?
So it's 11 v 11 now. If you're neutral fan, you can look at it as you have 2 vehicles. One is a sports car, the other one is a regular sedan. And the sports car decided to give the regular sedan a head start in the drag race. Now the sports car is ready to rumble.
Harlem had about 12 minutes with a numerical advantage. Not able to maximize that opportunity. So we're here now 11 v 11.
Catching practice for Shanti Hazel. So like we were saying, Big Joe, the women's team could be announced as early as tomorrow. I believe there's a ceremony or a luncheon, I should say, at the, well, that's a chance. No, it's not a chance. Luncheon at the DFA headquarters tomorrow afternoon. That's the initial word that I've got.
To announce the squad?
To announce the squad.
Okay. So they go to the UEFA tournament that's in preparation for the qualifiers later down this year.
And what a is happening is that obviously a team has been in training, I think over 30 girls for the past few weeks or months. Harlem trying to create something, but it just hasn't worked for them so far this evening. So, Chicks on the shot off target in the end. Bit ambitious though.
That was Kiana Francis. Kiana is quite capable, Gavin, of striking it properly from about 22 yards out. She's quite capable of getting this on target and creating some problems for the goalkeeper, just not on this occasion.
It's offside. So the Portsmouth bench would, or the Portsmouth coach, I would say, will be feeling a lot happier now. He has a full 11 and he still has 1 or 2 players on the bench.
Definitely, the heart is in a better place right now.
But now it's see if either team can break this deadlock.
Lovely kick out there from this.
Looks like there was some hands involved there. Handball is the call. Free kick for the Harlem team. So as we are on the discussion of the national women's team, I want to say good evening to Ronnie Gustav and the rest of the coaching staff of the team. I'm sure Ronnie is watching. Maybe 1 or 2 of these players might be on his radar.
Doing his last minute scouting. But the good thing is there's a chance to see some players at the DFA tournament because afterwards changes can be made for the qualifiers.
Yes.
So it's a good opportunity for coach to see some players.
Down the line, but met by the Portsmouth defense. And they have generally defended quite well. Subas keeps it in. They're in support. Return. I think there's too much from the Harlem defense, but again given away on the far side. Looking for support. And has to play it back. Another attack now. Portsmouth getting into full stride, and the flag's gone up on the far side. Chastity was in, or looked like she was in.
Portsmouth definitely starting to look a lot more comfortable, Gavin.
Well, looks like they might have an injury concern though. One of the players signaling that she might need a substitution. And it's a Chastity Baron signaling to the bench that she has some discomfort. So
Nice one, Destiny.
good defensive work there from Destiny.
Portsmouth right now having a lot more capable of dealing with an injury as opposed to 10 minutes ago.
Well, yes. But at the same time, Coach Ansem must be wondering, what did he do wrong today? It's just as soon as he thought that he was back up to full strength,
She's definitely struggling.
Portsmouth team might have to stop by the Indian River for a bar of blue soap on their way home.
Codfish tail.
Harlem trying to create something. Back again, open space. Flag is going to stay down. Oh, but there's no one there for that cross, or attempted cross. So it's actually Melissa Sylvester who's struggling for the Portsmouth team. They're about to make another change. I should say they're about to make their first change.
Definitely forced into an early change opportunity.
Oh, brilliant
Lovely
save
save.
there from Shante Hazel. And immediately she's signaling for some assistance. I think she might have just hit herself in the process, but that's a top-class save from Hazel.
Brilliant save. Brilliant save indeed. Gavin, full stretched. It was a great effort from the Harlem player and an even more brilliant save from Hazel in goal for Portsmouth.
Hazel seems to be in some discomfort, so that's another challenge for the Roosevelt Skerrit Bombers team. They're now in the process of making a substitution for one injured player. And Hazel might be in some serious problems as well.
But there is a backup goalkeeper on the field
Yes,
for them, so that's a plus.
that's a mother.
Mother would then replace daughter at that time.
And I'm wondering, Big Joe, how often has this happened where you've seen parents and sibling or parent and child on the field at the same time playing together?
I'm trying to
Think of a few instances.
Maybe Afoli and Anthony.
Oh, for Buffett State? Okay.
Outside of Shanti and Christina. That's it.
Yeah, nothing doesn't really come to mind right now.
To mind, no. Nothing comes to mind right now. A lot of the times, the age, especially with the men, the age gap is so
Wide,
big
yes.
that by the time your children start to play, you're already maybe coaching
Right.
them or retired. So we hardly ever see that. But I'm not saying that it hasn't happened. I'm sure it has, but
Yes.
nothing
Nothing
comes to mind right now.
definitely. Well, the good news, Hazel is back up. Still walking a bit gingerly, but she'll have some defending to do as there's a corner for the Harlem team. Here comes the delivery over the first defender, headed back across, miskicked. Oh, beats the first man. Lovely ball into the box. A chance for Harlem. Couldn't keep it down. Goal kick. So still 0-0 here at the DFA Technical Center. Defending champions Roosevelt Skerrit Bombers Starlights have done quite well, we must say. Started off the game with just 9 players. Played almost 15 minutes short of 2 ladies and did not concede. Now they're at full strength. As that attack breaks down, Harlem looks to come the other way. We'll keep it in, throwing for Harlem. So the former Starlights created history last season in their first ever women's championship. And they always say that the hardest part is not winning but repeating as champions. Because right now everyone is coming for you. You have sort of a target on your back.
Definitely. Flying under the radar is very easy. When you claim that championship or you end up being in first place, whether it's early in the season or late in the season, then teams start eyeing you, as opposed to if you're in the middle of the pack climbing your way up.
You know, the former champions, the New India Goodwill runners who held on to that championship trophy for so many years. I'm sure they'll have something to say about that this year, as they look to reclaim their spot at the top. Shante Hazel watches that one sail harmlessly wide. Another effort, this time off target. Oh, sloppy at the back. Almost creating problems. Forward of the ball. Looking for support. Give it away, and now Portsmouth looking to break. Fortunately got a foot into that. Play on, says the referee. I think Harlem are just going for a little bit of a spell now, Big Joe. Seem to be a bit more confident on the ball.
Momentum has definitely swung back in their way in the last maybe 5 minutes.
Coming the other way now. Wins the ball and just want to keep it in as well. They lost it again. This time Portsmouth now. Just behind that is attacking player. Good defensive work there from Destiny. She's really put in a good shift tonight so far.
With plenty space in the center of the field.
Well, the game will surely open up. That's one thing, because fitness is going to be called into question. With the way that the football has been played, it's been a lot of end-to-end stuff. I think that's maybe the best way to say it.
That's a politically correct way of putting it, but we see both teams trying. We already seen the tired legs.
Definitely. Throw in for the Bombers, or for Harlem.
So entering the 30th minute of play, still in zeros, Gavin. We still await our first goal of the match.
Back.
Still in. And it's gone out. Throwing again for Harlem. Got a foot into the clearance, the rebounds of her own teammate. And there's a player down for Portsmouth. She looks like she's got him back up. So for the time being, the Portsmouth team, they're struggling to clear the defensive half. It's back with Harlem. Oh, lovely. Good turn. Gets the return ball. For delivery in. Good effort though from the Harlem players. Seems to be a problem. But Harlem players back up.
So some decent work here from the veteran Kiana Francis. Kiana Francis represented the national senior team for a number of years.
Ball took a bit of awkward bumps there on the defender. Could have created an opportunity for the Bombers.
Portsmouth attacking with just four players. Gavin, everyone else is back.
Yeah, maybe tired legs, like you said, starting to settle in. But she's gotten herself into some trouble and she's lost it. And she's looking at the referee for assistance, but he's not going to give anything. It's a chance now. And in the end, a good save from the goalkeeper from the Harlem team. That's Daniel. Has some space, looking to run. Just a slight miscommunication there. He was running in the opposite direction. Again, another poor goal kick from the goalkeeper. Has gifted the ball back to the Bombers. Has some space, has a supporting option. Oh, couldn't get it to her. Harlem now breaking the other way. That's a good ball. Will she get onto the end of it? She does. Tries to pull it back. There's some good defending as well. Oh, but she skips past the defender. Goes past the other one. A chance for Harlem. Oh, and goalkeeper Shanti Hazel up again to the challenge of the save.
Gavin, she did all the correct things until that pass. Gavin, she had two options in the center. Very well dribbled, creating this space for herself, getting to the 6-yard box. Two options in the center to lay it off Gavin, and she chose to try to go on the near post. Just a bit of a poor decision making at the end.
At the end, yes.
Very good piece of dribbling skills shown by her.
Yeah, and had she just laid up that ball, that could have been an easy tapping because the goalkeeper's already rushing towards her.
That's right.
Goal was open. Corner kick to defend for the Bombers. She's robbed off a good tackle. And that's an even good ball. Oh, that's a heavy touch. So she'll struggle to keep it in, and she won't. It was a good through ball though in the build-up.
Definitely.
Goal kick for Harlem. Still 0-0 here at the DFA Technical Center. Harlem had the real clear opportunity, but here come the Bombers knocking on the door. Sent all the way back. Bombers, she's going to intercept that pass. She's lost it. Touch letter down there, she's lost it as well, but it's good hustle.
Let's go! Quick!
Down the line. Looks like Sobers he needed some attention on the near side, but here come the Bombers. Throw in for Harlem. Good turn from Sobers. Oh, bad pass though in the end. Lovely change of wings. Flag stayed down. I thought he might have just strayed into an offside position, but no. Good push of the ball, and now a chance for the Bombers as we goalkeeper off a line. Didn't get a clean connection, but got enough. Very composed work there from the goalkeeper.
She read that. Read that pass and came out just in time. I may not have connected properly, but she did. She did the job at the end of the day. Good thinking and play from her. The winger on the right side for Portsmouth is a lot quicker than the defenders for Harlem. So she's getting opportunities to push that ball and get past it. The final cross is lacking for now. So this is something that Harlem needs to be very wary of.
Could be danger. And signal corner. Quiet evening here at this technical center. Just a few spectators on hand. As Harlem as a player does, might need some attention. And the signal for the medics. So Got a few minutes left before the end of the first half. We've seen a few stoppages. I think given the circumstances, as we head to the halftime break, the Roosevelt Skerrit Bombers will be the happy of the two teams.
Definitely, Gavin. If before the game you told Anselm that 40 minutes into this game, I'm gonna have you locked in at 0-0 with Harlem starting that game with 9 players, he would have taken it.
Definitely. The Harlem coaching staff will have some pep talks to give the ladies in the halftime break, halftime interval. So corner kick. And it's the Bombers with some defending to do. Well, score now is going to be a goal kick.
Goal kick to Portsmouth. Surprisingly, Gavin, Harlem not throwing so many bodies forward for that corner kick. They had 5 players back on defense.
I'm not too sure why. I think they're probably wary of the counter or the threat of a counter from the Bombers team. That's another good ball. Portsmouth pushing. Oh, and again, her touch is just let her down. That first touch.
Second time for the evening.
Yes, second time.
That's something she has to look at, something she has to work on.
Extremely heavy first touch. It's back with the goalkeeper. You've seen she's had some challenges with her distribution already. There's another example of it. A chance now for the Bombers team. Not struck firmly though. Shot on target, but not hit firmly enough.
Nice one.
We're seeing tired legs from both teams right now. Approaching the half line. 43rd minute of play.
So you can imagine what the second half might bring. A lovely piece of skill. Gets the applause from the teammates. And she's won the free kick. So we wind down the first half, a free kick for the Harlem team. Easy pickings for keeper Hazel. Really called into action a few times tonight, had that brilliant save. So deny Harlem earlier on in the game.
That's a very good kick out from her. We have some senior men goalkeepers who are not able to hit that ball that far, Gavin. Very, very good from her.
Throw in for Harlem. As you can see the moon just rising beyond the mountains. Full moon. Still a few clouds.
Some cloud cover
Yeah.
for now.
But still neither team able to break the deadlock so far.
Oh,
45 minutes on the clock. We don't have the fourth official this evening to indicate added time for us.
I'm
We
guessing at
are
least
into added time now.
I'm guessing at least 3 to 4 minutes based on the injuries and stoppages that we had.
So the coaches should now be finalizing their talking points for the halftime break. They'll have 15 minutes with their clubs to put a plan in place for the second half of the game.
Oh, she was caught late there and is going to win a free kick.
A rash and uncalled for challenge from Francis.
So Roosevelt Skerrit Bomber Starlights with a chance deep into stoppage time here to take the lead. Takes the shot. And that's the halftime whistle. End of the action here in the first 45. 0-0 is the scoreline. We'll take a 15-minute break and we'll be right back. All right, so back on the way with half number 2. This is Harlem up against the defending champions, Roosevelt Skerrit, Bomber Starlights. 0-0 is the score at the end of the first half. And, well, second half has greeted us with rain. Heavy drizzle here at the DFA Technical Center. Let's see if either team can sort of break this deadlock. Welcome back, Big Joe.
Thank you, Gavin, and welcome back to all our viewers. It's an opportunity here for Portsmouth. And just striking it a bit wide, Gavin. But lovely build-up from the Bombers team to start the second half. They are starting the second half with 11 players as opposed to when they started the first half with 9. Obviously, Gavin, the rain is coming in.
Yes.
Quite heavy. Our stands are getting empty. A lot of people did not walk with their coats and their umbrellas.
Well, the skies were looking clear this evening. I'm not too sure where this downpour is coming from right now. Wind and rain, but nonetheless, on the action, all the field is still 0-0. Wondering how the wet surfaces might just change the dynamics of this game now.
It will allow the ball to skid a bit. If there's one thing that we know for sure, Gavin, it will not get swampy.
Yes.
That was a thing of the past.
A chance for the Bombers. Oh, the flag's gone up. It's offside.
So the rain can pour and pour and pour. The playing surface
Yeah.
will remain constant. It will just cause the ball to skid through, which the goalkeepers and the weighing of your passing you have to be careful with. But in terms of puddles of water and no, we don't have to here at Stock Farm. We don't have to worry about that.
Here comes Harlem now pushing the other way as the rain just beginning to ease. You can see the moon. Chance! Straight to the goalkeeper, Hazel. Easy pickings.
Easily collected by Hazel.
A lovely run from space in behind. And she's
Fox
really
is
pushing.
down, Gavin.
Pushing and the side netting it is. And the goal kick.
Lovely through ball played here by Portsmouth, and player getting behind the line of the defense of the Harlem and not able to make the most of this opportunity. Still remain 0-0.
I suspect as the game continues to go on, that avenue might just be available for the Bombers team. We saw in the first half that they had the advantage with the pace on the wings. Hazel again. Easy pickings. Picking downfield. Looking for support. Get some. Pass not on target, but good pressure. They've won it back. And this is a chance. Oh, just too wide though in the end. Has to regroup. Effort there, goalkeeper makes a mess of it. Throw in for the Bombers. That should have been held comfortably by the goalkeeper, Big Joe.
I think Diamond just misjudged the flight of that ball on that occasion. But she was able to recover and keep it out of falling in the goal. But she should have done better with it. She made it look a lot more difficult than it actually was, but she made up for it at the end, I should say.
Yes, fortunately in the end. But a different Portsmouth team to start off the second half. The first half, they were very defensive. Remember, they started the game with only 9 players. Second half now, you can really see them. Flags gone up.
Definitely coming from an offside position.
You can see them with some more intent to start off the second half. Long ball. Dealt comfortably with the defense from Portsmouth. Won a free kick also. So Big Joe, like we said in the first half, Dominica getting set for the Winter Islands Women's Tournament and also the Women's World Cup qualifiers. Qualifiers will be in October, November. That attack breaks down. It's going to be the signals, goal kick.
So the WIFA tournament starting, I think, next weekend.
Next week, yes.
The WIFA tournament would be a good opportunity for the coaching staff to see some players.
It's going to be a tough group though for the Women's World Cup qualifiers.
I saw it. Definitely
And the chance, and she's in. And makes it deadlock, gets a goal. Bombers have taken the lead.
Against all odds.
Against
the
all
odds. You could see the jubilation of Coach Heinrich Ansem on the sideline for Portsmouth. So it's the Portsmouth Bombers 1, Harlem Sports Club 0.
Looks like it's the number 14 player. And we don't have her on the list, so we'll have
She
to.
was one of the players who
came in, yes.
Who came in
After the start,
running
so
across the field.
we'll get confirmation of the score in a bit.
To Stockholm from Portsmouth earlier today.
All right, so getting confirmation. Goal scorer Patricia Pelwy. So she's put the Bombers up 1-0. Harlem will be extremely disappointed with this result because they had the advantage for the first 15 minutes or so of the game. They were unable to make use of it.
So Patricia Pelwy giving Roosevelt Skerrit Portsmouth Bombers the one goal lead. Let's see how Harlem reacts to going down 1-0.
That's last off for the Harlem, so throwing for the Bombers. And you can see the Portsmouth bench are much happier of the benches.
Definitely, Gavin. I would have been happy if the coach is Ansem. Ansem was very down and distraught before the game started, knowing that he had to start this game with only 9 players. They played the first 13 to 14 minutes. With 9 players, Harlem was not able to make the most of their superiority in numbers.
Yes.
And right now they find themselves trailing 1 goal to 0.
Foul throws the signal. Harlem to get it back in play.
Corner kick, Gavin, to Harlem. So an opportunity for Harlem to send some bodies forward.
Will they? Because they didn't the last time.
And they have a similar setup for this one too. 6 players, only 2 targets in the box right now.
Not the best of efforts for the delivery. And now Bombers looking to break. Oh. Some heavy first touches, and now here comes Portsmouth again. Just can't seem to get the ball out of the midfield area. Oh, bad header attempt there now. Oh, again, heavy touch, but still has a chance. No, the goalkeeper, Daniel Damel, quickly off the line, snatches it from the feet.
Great opportunity here for Portsmouth to go up 2-0. Gavin, ball headed by the Harlem defender into the path of the Portsmouth striker, and she just getting that heavy touch, putting her off.
Looks like we're having another passing cloud. I can still see the skies are generally clear. This drizzle shouldn't last for too long. Shots gone off targets. Goal kick.
See some activity from the Harlem bench.
Harlem making some changes.
Number 6 replaces number 15.
So that's Abigail Winston who's coming in.
See some more rain our way, Gavin.
Throw into the Bombers. This time it's going to be a throw in for Harlem. Ball is cleared. The Harlem defenders just under a little bit of pressure there. Can't keep it in. Throw in for the Bombers team. One nil the scoreline. Patricia Perry getting that important goal for the Roosevelt Skerrit Bombers. Ooh. Struck firmly there. It's another throw in for the Portsmouth team. The skies are clear again. Not too sure who was the target. It's gone out for a goal kick.
I don't think there was any target, Gavin. I think the player just wanted to get that ball out of her feet. It's a goal kick to Harlem. Goal kick from Diamond.
That's something Diamond has to work on. Aspect of the game, a distribution.
So with practice, this can be improved on. She's young in the sport still, Gavin, so there is time for her to put in the work and improve on her shortcomings.
Yes. It's like, yeah, we have another foul through.
So ball back to Bombers.
I think maybe the heavy downpour there might have just impacted the ladies a bit. It's a bit chilly now.
Jersey might be a bit heavier on them.
Yes.
Based on the particular material makeup of their kit.
for a throw-in. I think they might have probably appreciated that downpour had it been a hot Sunday afternoon, not a cool Sunday evening.
Oh, definitely. This, especially on the artificial surface, Gavin, the time of your game makes a huge difference.
You can just see the energy has sort of been zapped out of this game. It's almost like the ladies are saying the clock needs to move a little quicker.
Can't wait for 90, for it to reach 90.
Another throw in this time. Well, still with the Bombers team.
Bombers looking to add to the tally. Gavin, the next goal, if we see one, the next goal in this game is gonna be very, very important.
Definitely, the Portsmouth team goes 2-0 up. I don't think the Harlem team will be able to come back. But the second half, the ball has spent more time off the field than on the field. Oh, does well to win that back. Good defending. Didn't give up on the play. And good outlet pass as well. Has some options in the box. Flag is down. Oh, she beats the first defender. But not the second. Deflection takes it easily to Diamond Diner.
Lovely kick out from Diamond.
Lovely footwork there. And the flag is staying down, and can she keep it in? Yes, she does. Good layoff. Into the box, could be trouble. His chance is still active, and Daniel, after a bit of a fumble, holds on to it in the end.
Definitely a bit of a ping pong action there, and the ball falling to Diamond at that time, and she being able to hold on to it.
Well, the Bombers are clearly knocking on the door for that second goal. And some good work again. There comes another wave of attack from the Bombers team. It's broken up. You can see the Harlem supporters not happy with what they're seeing from the Harlem team. They're voicing their concerns in the stands.
Definitely, Gavin. Portsmouth almost have free rein down the left side of the field in the first half. They were dominating down the right side of the field. Second half, looks like Portsmouth Bombers love to attack down the side where the stands, where the supporters are, Gavin.
Harlem making some more changes again. In comes Mia Liverpool. And well, the other player, her lovely hairdo is obscuring her number, so we can't really identify her. Did that touch anyone on the way out? No, says the referee. Goal kick. You can see our production crew at Stream Genius is having a good time. Harlem trying to push now, try to get that equalizer, but she's going to run into some trouble. Another throw in. This time it's for the Harlem team. Missed the intended target. Clearance was scuffed. It's gone out. It's another throw in for Harlem. And the goalkeeper is down. That's Hazel. And that might be a spot of bother. It was a non-contact injury. We know in the first half she had a injury concern after making that brilliant save. And maybe that could be acting up now.
We definitely hope it's not nothing serious. I don't think the Bombers can afford any injuries right now.
So the score is 1-0. Patricia Perry getting that important goal for the Bombers team. And then we're going to have a little stoppage in play as Hazel gets attended to. Right, so looks like goalkeeper Hazel is back up on her feet after a lengthy delay. We're all set to get back on the way.
She's back on her feet, Gavin. So that's a wonderful sign. It's also a sign for Harlem to know that she's not 100%, and they can test her.
And she could be called into action immediately, and she is. And you can see it, not 100%, but still effective in getting the job done. Good kick down the field. Missed kick in terms of the clearance. It could be under some pressure. No, in the end does well. As a chilly breeze comes down the Stock Farm Ridge. Feels like it's Christmas. That awkward bounce again, just causing some problems for the Harlem team in defense.
Yeah, I've not been able to deal with the aerial balls. Too comfortable.
We've gotten some results from the DFA Division 1 League. There was a game down at the Benjamin's Park this afternoon. And we had Northside getting the better of the LA Stars 2-1.
That's in the Northern Group.
The Northern Group. Last night we had the police in action. Big Joe, how did that game go?
The police were arrested.
Oh. So I should have to go to post bail tomorrow?
Definitely. Police were arrested by the Derby Boys.
But that's off target.
So,
Goal kick.
as you mentioned, the first division, Gavin, we're just entering the last set of games, and teams are positioning themselves because you have two groups and you have the top 8 clubs in each group moving on to the round of 16. So you have teams fighting for top positions in the groups, also trying to get in the last set of spaces in the group. So as we say, about to enter the business end of things in the first division, where it's gonna be win or go home. We see some activity on the field. Referee having to get involved.
And I know there was a player might have been caught on that last attempt there from Harlem, because I did hear a sort of a shout before the ball went out. I'm not too sure if it's Harlem or Portsmouth. There was some shout. It looks like the players had a little coming together verbally, but the referee quickly breaking that up. Clear skies, Big Joe, the moon is in its full glory. I wonder if the cameraman can give us a shot of the moon the next time the ball goes out. Where's the Bombers pushing on the far side? Pass over hit though, Daniel gets it as the keeper. Harlem looking for that equalizer, but swarmed in the defense. They Portsmouth defense has been spot on all night, even when they were down to 9 men, or 9 ladies, I should say.
Joyce, move there! Joyce, move! Joyce, you're offside!
It's clear it's going to be a throw-in.
You're offside, watch the defense!
Another throw-in this time for the Harlem team. It's 25 minutes after 8 o'clock. This is the final game for the women for the weekend. This afternoon's earlier game against between South City. South City unable to field a team, so they lost the points for that encounter. The game is really slowed down, and even Harlem was down a goal, not really showing any sort of urgency, any pep in their step. They need to pick up the game, because if the game continues to play out like this, it will favor the Portsmouth team. Yes, she was muscled up the ball, but referee Gabriel Caesar decided that that's going to be a free kick for Harlem. A chance for Harlem. Oh, skidded off the surface there. Hazel, very watchful.
Gavin Hazel comes from a bloodline of goalkeepers. Dad was also a national goalkeeper, youth goalkeeper.
A chance for the ball. Hazel flashes across the face of goal.
Great opportunity here for Portsmouth to take their lead to 2 goals, Gavin. Not making the most of it, but brilliant run from the young lady down the left side. Portsmouth has had free rein down that left side in the second half.
Hey, wait!
So we'll get underway for goal kick, but Harlem wants to try to play out of the back. The Bombers team were looking like they were pressing a bit, but that press easily broken. Oh, works out for her in the end. A good turn as well. Bad pass though. Still with it. Miscontrol. Hustling still won it back. She sort of left the ball behind her. Clearly a player that the Bombers will have to be working with, sort of develop. Here comes Harlem, and that's just overhit. And Hazel quickly off the line. Good distribution as well from Hazel.
Nice build-up play from Harlem here.
A bit of collision between Daniel and the attacking player for Portsmouth. Referee's going to blow a free kick for the Harlem team.
Diamond coming up bravely here, Gavin. Ball just holding up a bit. And then she came out and holding on to it, making sure she held on to it even after contact from the Portsmouth player. Opportunity for Portsmouth. Save from foot save from Diamond here. Portsmouth still in possession. Player stays down. Cross comes in. Goal is empty. Flag is up for offside. And a player for Portsmouth is down.
Well, fortunately for the Harlem team, the offside flag did go up. The Harlem goalkeeper was showing some good sportsmanship
While the game was playing.
while the game was going
Yes,
on. Attended to
and
the
almost paid for it.
yes, attended to the injured player for Portsmouth, and Portsmouth almost readied a goal while that was happening.
That would have been very, very unfortunate to have been had Portsmouth scored because Diamond was helping their player
Yes.
who was down.
But I'm wondering if in a situation like that, yes, the referee will not be able to reverse the goal, but in terms of fair play and sportsmanship, maybe the Portsmouth team, if they realized that's what would have happened, maybe they would have allowed Harlem to go down the other end to score just to level it out. Maybe I'm sounding a bit ambitious, but yeah.
We have seen it. We have seen it happen, and the referee cannot call back the goal unless it's for something.
Yeah.
So if the player say I handle the ball, and then the referee can give a foul in that case.
Right, yes.
Or if the linesman says, the player was actually offside. But if it's a a good goal, opportunity, Diamond taking that very simple, making it look very easy on that occasion, Gavin.
So Harlem is still pushing. Portsmouth again. Oh, flags. And she's rubbed off it. So here come the Bombers again. Looking to add that second goal. Playing it back. Oh, that was not the best of decisions there. You can see Christina Sobers has really put in a big shift tonight.
Definitely.
Heading over again to the sidelines.
Refreshment
For
break.
some refreshments.
It's a refreshment break. 2 glasses in hand, Gavin.
The only thing is I heard her complaining of a possible cramp. The only thing is that if the cramp is already in progress, the hydration that you're getting now is not going to be of much benefit. We're actually taught to hydrate long before the game.
Always, that's something, Gavin, over the years, I've seen guys drink minimal water and then come in the cooler before taking the field and drink 2 glasses of water and think they're going to be hydrated for the game.
No, it takes a while. It's a process.
Yeah, to build up.
Throw in for Portsmouth. And now Harlem with an opportunity now on the far side. The attack hasn't broken down. But the defense from Portsmouth really being on point. She manages to turn though. This could be! And it's gone wide.
A rare opportunity for Harlem here in the second half. Player getting the opportunity in the 18-yard box, Gavin, but her shot is wide. Not troubling Hazel in goal for Portsmouth.
going to be a goal kick. Oh, this could be trouble. But the space closely. No, it's still going. This was another chance for the Harlem team, but they just couldn't find the space. And now it's Portsmouth coming the other way. And Harlem, they're stretched. And that's a good ball. Does she beat the goalkeeper? She's brought down the goalkeeper. It's down as well. It's going to be a foul against.
Both medics are, two players are down,
yeah.
Gavin. Another brave attempt here from Diamond in goal for Harlem. She stayed down, colliding with the attacker from Portsmouth. Both players staying down. Medics being called for both players.
Well, Diamond Daniel is very brave. Sacrificed the body.
Definitely, Gavin.
Let's just hope.
Counter attack from Portsmouth. Ball played across the goal and she made that sacrifice. Put herself.
Well, we're going to have a stoppage as
Gavin, the player is down. I'm not sure of the medic that is here. It looks like the Portsmouth medic may be attending to Diamond. I'm not sure if Harlem has their medic with them here tonight.
It looks like it's a head injury. That's what the vibes that we're getting from the players. So it could be a lengthy stoppage. So we'll be back as soon as the matter has been resolved. So we still have the injury concerns on the field. Goalkeeper still being attended to. There's a Bombers player being carried off as well. So not the best of scenes here at the DFA Technical Center. But we will probably have quite a significant amount of stoppage time.
And tonight we don't have the availability of the fourth official for us to know how much.
We still have the stoppage as the goalkeeper is still down for the Harlem team. And the referee and the assistant having a discussion.
From our view, Gavin, it definitely appears that she will not continue.
Yes.
The game we're already in injury time. It doesn't appear that she's able to continue.
And the goalkeeper, of course, one of the most crucial positions on the field.
Well, we see another player from Harlem is putting on a goalkeeping jersey. I'm not sure. We see that diamond is up, Gavin. Does that mean she's able to continue? Is left to be seen, but she is up and looks like she's walking back towards her goal.
It looks like she's going back in the goal.
Diamond definitely looks like she's gonna soldier on, Gavin.
All right, so right now we're at the mercy of Gabriel Caesar. So how much extra time he's going to award? So we're back on the way. Throw in for the Bombers.
So, Gavin, as you mentioned, we are already past the 90. We are in injury time. Don't have the benefit of the fourth official today to give us the amount of added time. But corner kick to Portsmouth, opportunity to kill some, or we call it kill some time. Portsmouth leading 1-0, courtesy of, is it Patricia Pelwy?
Patricia Pelwy. So Harlem with some defending to do. Trying to beat the first defender, but Portsmouth forget. Oh no, she couldn't control it, couldn't keep it in. It's going to be a throw in for Harlem.
Gavin, at a time like this, clearance from Harlem, high going towards a throw for you. You have to leave that ball go out.
Yes.
As you are defending a 1-goal lead, you're just. This would have been an opportunity to have wasted some more precious time.
So Harlem need to get the ball downfield and get the ball downfield as quickly as possible. This could be a little problem. But she's... Was that a handball?
Definitely. Definitely. A bit of a delayed call here from Referee says that.
She's fortunate not to go into his books. That was a deliberate handball. Should play it back to the keeper. No, she chooses to go back to the defender. Harlem trying to create some pressure. She does well to recover. Almost got through. This time it's offside.
Definitely offside this time. Definitely with no player from Harlem reacting to this offside call. More time.
Yes.
It's getting wasted.
This could be a last opportunity for Harlem.
Cross comes in.
But doesn't meet the target, and now Portsmouth can counter if they choose to. No, she's robbed of the ball, held on to it for too long. I believe that might have went off the foot of a Portsmouth player, so it's going to be a corner kick.
I mean, it seems as though Portsmouth right now is trying their utmost best to give up an equalizer.
It definitely looks so, making some silly errors. But even the Harlem team doesn't look like they're too mindful or aware that the game is almost over. There's still too many corner kick taken short. I think that was a wasted set piece opportunity.
Definitely only one defender from Portsmouth against the two Harlem players, and they were not able to take advantage of that. Harlem still have 6 players defending. They are chasing a 1-goal deficit into injury time.
I think they're just mindful of losing the ball like they've done just so. It's a 3-on-3 chance. And still with it. I think she should head for the goal. Oh, lovely cutback. And skips past the second one. Looking for the angle. Can't get it. She's still with it though. And Harlem with the clearance.
Definitely not what the Harlem coach would like to see his defender do at this time. Having cleared out for throwing to give Portsmouth more time on the ball and keep that ball in their defensive third. But even on attack, we don't see Harlem pushing up any numbers. It's like they have settled to lose 1-0 and not push
to get the
and concede
equalizer.
a second, you know.
Strange tactics. At this point, losing 1-0 or 2-0 is the same thing.
You push and you give yourself the opportunity. Oh, lovely football. Yeah, just hitting the leg of the. She's definitely coming from an offside position. Also knocking the ball away gives Harlem less time to come up with an attack.
Just having a look at Gabriel Caesar, so doesn't look like the end might be near.
A lot of players outstanding, Gavin.
Okay, well, the referee just had a glance at his watch.
We spoke of the fitness level. Harlem with an opportunity here, pushing the ball through.
We don't want to be playing around with it in the box.
And that's exactly what Portsmouth is doing.
And Hazel with another comfortable save in the end.
Bonks.
I know the referee had a glance at his watch a few seconds ago, but we're still going. Down the field, anywhere will do. It's a good hustle. And Portsmouth coming the other way on a quick counter. Oh, lovely turn it is. But just robbed of possession in the end. And they've lost it again. Well, the off target.
The referee looking at his watch again, Gavin. We seem to be close to the end. I would think that we expect the final whistle from Coach Caesar any second now.
Having another look at his watch again. So maybe this could be the last passage of play. She's lost it. And that's the final whistle. A goal from Patricia Pelwy.
It's a difference maker this evening, Gavin.
The difference maker, and has given the Roosevelt Skerrit Bomber Starlights, the defending champions, a 1-0 win over Harlem here tonight. Big Joe, some final words from you before we sign off.
Gavin, starting with 9 players, give Portsmouth Bombers full credit here this evening on this victory. Thank you for joining us on Facebook page and YouTube channel. Myself, Michael Joseph, and my co-host, Gavin Riceman Richards, we say good evening.